Hello everybody and welcome back to Soul Standing. My name is Beth and today is Tuesday, which is not normally a day that I do videos, but I got like mild heat stroke, I think maybe, I'm not sure, but over the weekend we had a yard sale and I was out in the heat, in the sun for 8 hours on Friday, well about 8.5, 9 hours on Friday and about 7.5, 8 hours on Saturday, and Sunday I felt like I was going to pass out and wound up sleeping for the vast majority of the day. And Monday I was just still feeling the effects, but today is Tuesday and I feel better. So let's actually talk about two of my recent reads. So the first one I want to talk about is A Dragon's Guide to the Care and Feeding of Humans. It's right there. This is by Lauren Shipp and Joanne Ryder, and this is just a very, very cute kind of fantasy book. The little girl winds up moving in to her family house after her great aunt passes away. Her great aunt sent her a letter telling her about the dragon that lives in the hidden cellar. And so little girl thinks she's in charge of the dragon. Big dragon thinks that little girl is her new human pet. Neither one of them is incredibly happy with the situation, but it's a beautiful, beautiful young middle grade book that talks about magic and belief and talent and grieving and family, and it's just well written. I gave it 4 stars, and I definitely suggest that you check it out. It is more for like 8, 9, 10-year-olds. The main character's little girl is about 10, and so it is a younger middle grade book, but I suggest anybody pick it up and read it. It is very well done. I highly enjoyed it. And the other book I want to talk to you about, now I read both of these during the yard sale, by the way, so I read them both in 1 to 2 sittings. This one I read in one sitting outside. The only time I stopped was if somebody was talking to me, and that is the Circus Mirandas by Cassie Beasley. Yeah, I had heard about it a couple of times. It came out in 2015, and I'd heard some people talking about this book, that it was a good book. It's a middle grade circus book. Guys, it gave me all the feels. It's definitely, for me, it felt like night circus for middle grade. The main character, this little boy that's the main character, is 11. He has lived with his grandfather since he was 4, and his grandfather is very sick and dying. We find it out at the very beginning of the book. His great aunt has come to stay with them for a few weeks and kind of help take care of the little boy and get things in order. And then she's supposed to be taking him back to Arizona with her after his grandfather passes. And he is desperate not to let that happen. She's not a very nice person. And so he's trying to figure out how to fix his grandfather. And one of his grandfather's stories, his favorite story, is about how when he was a little boy, he found a magical circus called the Circus Mirandas. And at that point, when he was at the circus, the man who bends light, or the light bender as he calls him, he gave him the option of having a miracle. And grandfather has saved the miracle for his entire life. And now he has contacted, or is attempting to contact, the light bender in order to cash in on his miracle. And this book is about finding the light bender, finding the Circus Mirandas, and kind of the difference between what the 11-year-old boy thinks the miracle is going to be or should be, what the grandfather thinks the miracle should be, what it can actually be. It's a beautiful narrative on belief, on love, on family, and just, it's very heartfelt, heart-wrenching, and something that I definitely suggest you all read. I might actually check this out again sometime later in the year and read the Circus Mirandas and the Night Circus all at the same time. Maybe have a circus readathon. I'm sure somebody has one of those. So I may do that sometime soon, but I definitely suggest you read Circus Mirandas. I give it a 4.75 stars. I actually gave it a 5-star on Goodread. So I should just hold the book like this. It makes the lighting so much better on my phone. So these are the 2 books that I read over the weekend that I definitely think you should all check out. Like I said, this one, the Care and Feeding of Humans, is more for the younger end of middle grade, while Circus Mirandas is for the 11, 12-year-olds. But I think anybody can read either of those books and get something amazing from them. You should definitely check them out. I hope that you guys had a great weekend. I hope that you're having a fabulous week. And I will talk to you guys again very soon. Until next time, know that I adore all of you. And I hope that you read something good and write something even better. Bye.